Hello, just want to do a quick video on exponential growth and decay. At some point you guys have learned this in Algebra 1. This is just a quick review of what that is. So exponential growth is where you have a graph that increases over time. Not like that, like increases over time. That's horrible. These buddies, stop being lazy. Actually, like this. Okay? Exponential decay is a graph that decreases over time, right? It decreases quickly. So yeah, the formula for exponential growth and decay happens to be very similar. This is like how much you get, right? Is equal to P parentheses 1 plus or minus R to the T power. So I'll talk about each of these, okay? If you have P stands for principal, not like Mr. Always my principal. Principal is how much money you started with. It's always 1 plus or minus. R stands for the rate, and T, let's go ahead and use rubric. T stands for the time, whether it's time in years, months, days, whatever it is. Okay. So in this example right here, right, if I give you an example, if you have $100 and it is growing means it's going to be plus a rate. If I tell you that the rate is 20%, the way you do that is you go 20%. If there's no decimal, the decimal is always at the end, and you move the decimal 2 places to the left. So 20% as a decimal is 0.20. And that's where I get this 0.20 from. And then T is time. So if I tell you that I'm leaving $100 in a bank account that gives me 20%, which in this day and age is unheard of, and I leave it in there for 5 years, this is where I would put each of the stuff. So now I go ahead and grab my handy dandy calculator. I turn it on whenever it feels like it, and I put in the equation that I have. So $100, right? 1 plus 0.20, which is 20%, to the 5, which is 5 years. At the end of 5 years, my $100 will turn into $248.83 equals $48.83, because right, that 2 is insignificant because it's past my, this is dimes, this is pennies, right? So that's how much money I would have made. If there is a decay, right, like some sort of like recession, let's say, and I'm starting out with my 100, here's another example, right? So $100, and it is decaying at a 20% rate. Decaying means that the amount is going down 20%, so 0.20. And I want to see how long that's going to take after 5 years, like how much money it's going to be after 5 years. I go ahead and use my calculator. Just because I'm a little lazy, I'm going to go up here, take this, and all I have to change is my addition symbol. Whop! I change my addition symbol, go over into a subtraction symbol, minus, I hit enter, and look at that, right? $100 in 5 years will turn into $32.77. $32.77. This is growth, and this is decay, right? $100, 20% increase for 5 years is almost $50 more. $100 at a decrease for 5 years is $70 less. So, and the reason why we talked about it is because it like either increases a lot over time or decreases a lot over time as well. So there's a big difference there. All right. So this is like the very basics of exponential growth and decay, and we're going to put some problems up on Delta Math for you.